Picture this. Two friends are sitting across from each other at a coffee shop. Let's call them Vance and Alicia. Vance is deep into a story. He's been talking for 10 straight minutes without taking a single breath, and Alicia is doing her absolute best to keep up. As human beings, we all have a limit to how much information we can juggle in our heads at one time. Think of your short term memory like a small bucket. Every new detail someone tells you is a drop of water going into that bucket. When someone keeps talking and talking, that bucket eventually fills to the brim. If they keep pouring new details in, something has to spill out to make room for the new information. Psychologists have studied this for decades. It turns out, when we listen to a long speech, we usually remember the very beginning and we remember the very end. But everything that happened in the middle becomes a fuzzy, jumbled blur. This human tendency to get lost in the middle mirrors exactly how modern AI processes information. Let's look at how this happens on your computer. Imagine Alicia is back at the office, sitting at her desk and typing a question into her favorite AI chatbot. Just like Alicia at the coffee shop, the AI has a short term memory bucket. In the tech world, this bucket is called a context window. To understand how this window fills up, we have to look at how an AI reads. It doesn't read entire sentences. It breaks everything down into tiny puzzle pieces called tokens. A single token is usually one word or sometimes even a fraction of a word. Every single time Alicia types a word into the chat, she uses up a token. And every time the AI replies with a word, that also uses up a token. Every piece of that back and forth conversation gets stacked inside the context window. Once you put enough words into the chat, that window fills completely. The computer might be able to process billions of calculations a second, but its working memory has a rigid, unbending limit. A lot of people try to use these chatbots like a bottomless filing cabinet. They will copy and paste an entire 50-page financial report or a massive legal contract into a single message, expecting the AI to instantly understand all of it. As the token count climbs past the limit, the system's working memory buckles under the weight of all those words, making the entire conversation unstable. The system reacts exactly like a human listener trying to follow a rambling story. It holds on to the first few paragraphs and perfectly remembers the last few sentences, but the massive chunk of text trapped right in the center is entirely forgotten. This chart shows how different AI models perform when tested on finding a specific fact hidden inside a massive document. Look at the steep downward curves. As the token count rises, almost every single model's ability to find the correct answer falls off a cliff. When the AI realizes it has lost the middle of your document, it tries to fill in the blanks. It starts making educated guesses, confidently giving you answers that look professional but are actually completely made up. Massive amounts of context break the tool's reasoning and guarantee incorrect answers. To get reliable results, we have to change how we talk to these systems. Instead of one massive, overflowing pile of text, we need to treat the AI like an assistant who thrives on structure. The most effective way to use an AI is to keep your requests short and specific. Break large projects down into bite sized pieces so the context window always has plenty of room to spare. If you finish summarizing an article and want to move on to writing an email, ask for it in a separate conversation. Whenever you change the subject or start a new task, you must explicitly start a completely new chat session. By asking one clear question at a time, Alicia receives a perfectly accurate, concise answer from her chatbot without any fake information mixed in. That new chat button is your best friend. Clicking it acts like an eraser for the AI's short term memory. It gives the system a totally clean, empty bucket, ready to focus entirely on your very next question. Treating the AI's memory with respect by keeping conversations short and starting fresh frequently keeps the assistant accurate and focused. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to AI Wisdom with Ivo Jackson so you don't miss any future AI insights.